Hello, everyone. Happy Hump Day. I'm Casey Madden, and I am joined today with Senior Editor Genevieve Uzamare.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Guys, as you know, it's Wednesday, which means it's Magazine Day, and which means you can pick up a copy of OK Magazine on stands now. We're going to give you guys a little bit of a taste of what's inside this week's issue. So we're talking a lot of different topics. We're starting off with a cover story. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's big baby news. We're also talking J-Lo and A-Rod reportedly about to tie the knot. We are also diving into why Katie Holmes pulled the plug on her 4-year romance with Jamie Foxx and Blac Chyna's revenge plan against Rob Kardashian and the rest of the Kardashian clan. So we got a lot to get to, and obviously we want to hear from you guys, so please send us your questions and your comments. We'd love to chat about it. All right, are we ready to do this?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. All right, guys, so first with the cover story. While reports state that Meghan Markle will be leaving her USA Network series Suits at the end of the current season to announce her and Prince Harry's engagement, palace sources are buzzing that the pair may also be expecting their first child together. Do we have another royal baby on our hands?
We just might. Now, Meghan's rep has denied it.
Okay.
But according to palace sources, she may be as many as 3 months along.
Wow.
Yeah. So you may remember that little meeting that she had with the Queen a while back. It went well, except that according to sources, they broke the news that they're expecting, and the Queen loves Meghan, but she's not exactly keen on the baby before the marriage.
Right.
So
this will be really interesting. I do know that they're both pretty adamant about having kids. They both expressed their desire. And I mean, come on, Prince Harry with his nephews are like the cutest nieces and nephews, the cutest thing in the entire world. So I think that they're definitely ready for this step. But I'm curious if would they break this royal tradition and actually have the kid before marriage?
Well, you know, Prince Harry has always been a rebel.
Yeah.
He does what he wants.
Yeah.
And so they both want kids. And if she's pregnant, I mean, the baby's coming. Like, what are they going to do?
Ah!
So, I mean, I am thrilled. Meghan, if you're watching, secure the bag, sis. Do it for America.
Yes.
We're rooting for you.
We are rooting. Oh, my God. Another royal baby. It's like everyone's dream. And also, Prince William and Kate are expecting their third child. So what better than having a built-in bestie and cousin?
Right. It's like another Kardashians royal version.
I know. They come in the trifecta. All right. So we also have a question coming in. How do you think Kate will help Meghan? I think she'll be a big help.
Right. I think she probably can, you know, show her the best nannies to hire. Like,
For sure.
let's be honest. They're royals. They have a lot of help.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about that.
She can probably teach her how to make sure the kids behave so that they don't get all of the embarrassing tantrum photos.
Yes.
Although they're very cute.
Yeah.
The tantrum photos are adorable.
I know. Oh, we just love them. Yeah. All right. So moving on, let's talk J-Lo and A-Rod. Things can really be getting serious, guys. So on the heels of reports that J-Lo and A-Rod are house hunting together in New York City, an insider spills that there's even a bigger plan in the works. A source says, quote, Alex hasn't popped the question yet, but they have talked about marriage quite seriously. Wow, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Do we think it's going to happen, and do we think that there's a timeline?
I mean, I can't think of a better couple than J-Rod.
Seriously,
I mean,
they're like the power couple.
They're the best looking people. They're you know, talented. I would love to see this happen. He hasn't popped the question yet, but things are getting serious. They went house hunting together.
Right.
According to sources, they want to have a New Year's Eve wedding in Miami, but he needs to get that ring first.
Wait, so that's like really soon.
That is really soon.
That's like months away.
Yeah.
Wow, this could really be something.
It could.
Yeah, and A-Rod has been married before, but his last ex-wife, there were rumors of infidelity issues. So I'm just curious if J-Lo is ready to trust him. You know, that's been a big thing in his past. So
yeah, you know,
when you're in the spotlight, it's tough. I hope he doesn't hurt her.
Yeah, I hope so. But if there's one thing that we know about J-Lo, she's not starving for potential boyfriends.
No.
If something goes wrong with this one, you know, who was she dating? She was dating Drake.
Yeah.
You know,
right. Well, I mean,
she's
been
backup
married.
dancer.
And she's been married alone she's been married 3 times. So I'm sure she wants to make this one right. Everyone deserves a partner. I hope they're happy. I absolutely love them. I think they look amazing together.
I want another baby from them.
I know. I was going to say, can you
Get on
imagine?
it, please.
The talent that baby would have. Baseball player, a singer, a dancer.
Right. They can play with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's baby.
Yeah, I know. We might as well just talk all babies. Okay, so we have another question coming in from Lauren. Do you think that they'll last? If they get married?
If they get married, I think they'll last. If they don't get married, maybe not.
Yeah.
When you're that good looking and rich, like, why stick with one person?
Yeah.
You know, it's like a buffet.
I know. Well, I really hope they do.
Me
So,
too.
Lauren, we're hoping for them, guys. Keep our fingers crossed. All right, so let's move in a little bit of a sadder direction. So the whole world jumped for joy last month when pictures surfaced of Katie Holmes and Jamie Foxx strolling hand in hand on a Malibu beach, confirming their rumored 4-year romance. However, OK has learned that what started as a harmless photo opportunity blew up into a huge fight between the two, one that ultimately resulted in the couple calling it quits. This makes me so sad. This was a 4-year relationship that they did so well of hiding, and now it's over. So tell me what happened. Like, what was this entire story that just blew up?
Yeah, I mean, Jamie was really ready to keep the relationship on the DL for a long time. Katie kind of pushed it forward and said, you know, let's go public with these photos. Afterward, Jamie really was feeling weird about it. He's like, I'm not really this like public relationship guy. And she kind of got upset and she was like, are we getting married or not? And he was like, you know, hesitant to give an answer. So she's like, I'm Katie effing Holmes.
Yeah, I'm Katie Holmes. Lock me up, honey. Don't be playing games.
If you're not going to be serious about this, then I'm going to step back from this situationship.
That makes me sad. I love them together. I think they're so cool.
They are.
They're just like a cool, chill couple. Like, they don't want the spotlight around. They kept it under wraps for so long, so it is really shocking that they're calling it off. But so it does sound like she was super into it. She was ready for the next step, and he wasn't having it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that going forward with those photos, it changes that like chill dynamic of their relationship where it was like no pressure. Everything that happens between them is like between the two of them.
Yeah.
But then when you start taking a stroll on the beach, then everyone can see you. Then it's like it's a totally different thing.
Like, we were just freaking out about how excited we were that they're taking it public, and now it's done.
Right.
And then Katie Holmes. She has an adorable 11-year-old Suri too. Like, she just wants a dad around. They want to be just that happy family.
Right. And then, of course, after the breakup comes the breakup haircut.
Yeah.
She just unveiled her pixie.
Yeah, which looks adorable.
Which looks great.
She looks so cute.
Another good-looking Hollywood celeb. She'll have no problems moving on. But, you know, there's always the chance of a reconciliation. Like, 4 years. If you're with someone for 4 years, there's a reason.
Right. I think that they're going to get back together. I think they're probably on a pause right now because it was their first relationship that was, like, broadcasted, and they're probably like, whoa, we didn't want that.
Right.
Or he didn't want that. I have hope in them. I think they're going to get back together.
Yes, and he's been very adamant that he does not want to get married. So who knows?
Yeah, he's never been married.
Never been married, doesn't want to. But maybe he'll just see her with her breakup haircut and be like, Katie, I just need to make you my wife
back. Okay, so let's kick it off to Blac Chyna, because it's what everyone's talking about these days with the Kardashians. So while Blac Chyna's relationship with Rob Kardashian resulted in an adorable child, a broken engagement, and endless rounds of accusations, the reality TV star has now filed a lawsuit against her ex and his entire family, alleging that they, quote, slut-slammed her on social media and killed her TV show. Well, if there's one thing I don't want to do, it's to get in a lawsuit with the Kardashians, let alone Kris Jenner.
Yeah, it's very messy.
This is going to get ugly.
The Kardashians have a lot of lawyers. The patriarch of their family, the late Robert Kardashian, was one of the best attorneys in the business. So, I mean, it's going to be an uphill battle, but she also has great representation.
What is she looking to get out of this?
Well, Blac Chyna thinks that she lost revenue because the Kardashians put a stop
to the
to
show.
season 2 of Rob and China. But the Kardashians maintained that there wasn't going to be a season 2.
Yeah.
You know, the ratings,
ratings
were
were
low.
horrible.
Yeah, nobody was watching it. So
Yeah.
that's their version of the facts. But
Yeah.
a court will have to decide.
Interesting.
Right.
If I got advice for Black China, it's to buckle up. Because
All of us need to buckle up.
taking the Kardashians. All right, we have a question. Do you think they'll cover this on Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
Of course.
That's a great question.
Do they ever not cover anything?
Yeah,
Like,
their life is completely broadcast everywhere.
you know, Lamar Odom's overdose.
was covered.
Like, you know,
So this will definitely be covered.
for sure.
Speaking of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, they have a new big contract in the works.
Yes.
Right?
They do. It's a lot of money.
It's what, 150 million?
Yes.
Wow, Kris Jenner doing it all right.
Genius.
Yeah, genius.
Genius.
Okay, guys. Well, that's all we have. Genevieve, thank you for joining us,
Thank you.
giving us the best inside tips. Guys, thank you for all your questions and comments. This was so much fun. But that's all we're going to give you, because if you want more information, you have to go and head over and pick up your copy of OK Magazine, which is on stands today. And we'll be back next Wednesday at 2:30 to give you a brand new issue. Bye, guys. Have a good
Bye.
day.